Okay, well, a lot of people ask me questions about the sleeve gastrectomy. It's kind of one of the hot new procedures. We were just talking a minute ago about how the Roux-en-Y has some problems and the lap band has some problems. We have a medical student here who visited with a lap band surgeon and reported they were taking out a lot of lap bands, and visited with a Roux-en-Y surgeon and described it as a moderately complicated procedure that she might not choose for herself. And so a lot of people are noticing problems with the Roux-en-Y and with the band. And so the hot new one is the sleeve gastrectomy. And so many people call me and say, hey, Dr. Rutledge, what do you think of the sleeve? Or they'll say something different. Are you willing to do a sleeve gastrectomy? And I say, we love the sleeve. We think the sleeve gastrectomy is great. It's half of an MGB. In other words, every day we do a sleeve gastrectomy on our way to creating a mini gastric bypass. We create that long, narrow gastric pouch. Now, we don't cut the stomach out and throw it away, but we do make that sleeve gastrectomy, the sleeve stomach, and we love it. We think it's about half of what you actually need, though, and the data from a controlled prospective randomized trial can kind of show you what I mean. In Taiwan, Dr. Lee compared 50 people who had diabetes, and he gave half of them in a randomized, controlled, prospective way. He gives half of them a sleeve gastrectomy and half an MGB. At the end of 2 years, he determined how many were cured of their diabetes. And close to 100% of the MGB patients were cured, and about half or 50% of the sleeves were cured. So we love the sleeve. Sleeve is half of an MGB. If you only need half of an MGB, it's a great choice. And if you want, I'm more than happy to do a sleeve. If you want a sleeve, I'll do it for you. Keep my phone number, though, because you're going to need the other half. Does that answer it?
I just didn't know why. I mean, there's more on the site to make people feel comfortable looking for.
Well, a lot of people are.
The way you list on the site,
they don't understand an MGB is a sleeve with a bypass. And so what we're trying to educate people is to say a mini gastric bypass is a sleeve plus a bypass. And we have no problem with the sleeve. We have no problem with a band or a Roux-en-Y if that's what you choose. Our recommendation, though, is that a sleeve is about half of an MGB. For example, in your case, you certainly could choose if you wanted to. It wouldn't be a bad thing to choose a sleeve. If you ask my opinion, probably not enough for you.
There's no chance I'm taking half of whatever I have.
Well, exactly. And so people ask me, what do I think of it? I think it's great. It's half of what you need. It's like getting a car with 2 wheels. I think it's great. It's not quite what I think you need, but, you know, there's nothing wrong with it.
Right.
They should communicate all the information. They don't.
Well, I wouldn't be critical. I think they're good, honorable people who think a sleeve is a great choice. They're not bad doctors. When they add up all the data and information, they're good people. They feel like a sleeve is a good choice. My opinion is good, honorable people can come to different conclusions, and I think that's okay. And what we think is that a sleeve is roughly a half of an MGB, roughly.